Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Jedi. So, today we're looking at the mail vote scam. So, it sounds a little bit weird, kind of off. And if you already know what that means, if you have a good idea, then keep watching. If you don't worry, I got you. So, let's go. Alright, so, basically, if we're going to start off, we're going to start off with what exactly happened and why we're doing this. So, of course, we have the coronavirus. So, since we have the election coming up, there's got to be a way that we can actually mail in. So, then what the president and what the Congress, they all decided to do was that we would stay at our homes, and then we would have the whole mailing service thing, and the mails would be sent to us instead of us going to the mailing system, which seems like a perfect idea because then we don't have to worry about the social distancing, we don't have to worry about masks, and we don't have to worry about going outside and getting the virus. So it kind of just like, just pushes away all of that, and then we can just have the mailing systems at our home, and we'll be able to just do it that way. But there's a small catch. So when you end up doing the mailing systems at home, what ends up happening is you have like a set group of people who for sure are citizens of the United States who you can send the mails to, and then there's a group of people that like are registered but are not like citizens of the United States. So then what ends up happening is we have like four, let's just say for example we have 3 people, right, like 30% who are all citizens and the rest of 20% are all like not registered. So what some of the what people that send the mails can do is they can mail it to the other 20%, and now you have like a 50% full out population, and it's like all of them are now like eligible to vote, and there's no way to check that. So people who have illegally came here, people who are on visas who can't vote, all of them will be able to vote, and of course we can't let that happen because only Americans are allowed to vote. So let's look at the sides, of course. So we have the Democratic side, the Republican side. So with the Democratic side, of course, it's a great advantage for them because, let's be honest here, most of the people who support the Democratic side are all immigrants and people who support other people who, of course, are of color, and people who support basically immigration and illegal immigration, because most immigrants go for the Democratic side because they are about open borders. So not to say that some of them support the Republican side, of course they do, but most of them support the Democratic side. So what the Democrats can do is they can use this to their advantage to the point where they could actually be able to bring in more people because of the fact that they would just have illegal people voting. So of course their numbers would be higher ranked because not only American citizens but also people who can't vote will also vote, and the chances of those votes going for the Democrats are very high. Now let's go to the Republican side. Of course we're gonna have to just be opposite of that because the Republicans, they do not want this to happen, because if this happens to the point where, since Joe Biden clearly supports open borders and Donald Trump is completely against it, if we let this happen, then at the end of the day, most votes are going to be going for Biden, and that's going to completely throw it off. And it's just going to be crazy that way, so that's why the Republicans are against this. And I'll give you guys a quick example. So a couple days ago, there was a mail ballot sent in to Cody Timms, and it was crazy. It's just basically an old man and an old wife. They're both just resided in the U.S., and they got a mail ballot for Cody Timms. And it was really crazy because when they got that mail ballot, there was nobody there named Cody Timms. It was actually their cat. They had a cat which died 12 years ago, and it actually got a mail-in ballot to actually vote. So if it's that easy for them to mess up, or, some people say that it's probably done on purpose, if it's that easy for them to actually send a mail ballot to a cat, then how hard is it going to be to send a mail ballot to people who are, illegal, or people who can't vote? So that's basically where the whole situation stands. I think it's a horrible idea to be sending mail ballots to immigrants, and to be sending it to people who can't really vote. But if we're going to be sending mail ballots, which we probably should, considering the fact that the COVID-19 cases are down, we should since COVID-19 cases are up, if we want to make them go down, we must send in mail ballots, because if people start voting and they're near each other, the cases are, of course, going to go up. So if we're going to have mail-in ballots, I think it's a really good idea, but we got to just regulate it and get the standards high a little bit, and we got to make sure that all votes are by the American people. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.